Nathan, please get the round applause ready for an Aussie who just took her shot and nailed the landing in Texas. She's a dancer from Perth who has made history as the third Australian to join the legendary Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and the first Kiwi. Yes, that's right, from Subiaco to the Stadium Lights of America's team. She's now repping the green and gold in one of the most iconic uniforms in the world, and the blue and white. After a childhood of dance competitions and early starts in the studio, she packed up everything, moved to the US to chase a dream that seemed impossible. And now, well, she's going to be performing in front of over 80,000 fans, flipping air and high kicking away into NFL history. Please welcome to the show, Faith Ward!
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me on. I'm super excited.
Let me tell you, I get starstruck pretty easily, but it's hard to make me thunderstruck, and that's what you've done right now, Faith.
What does that even mean, Nath? I'm scared to know.
Oh, you don't know. You don't want to know what that means. You should see my high kick. Faith, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it. I can see in the background a congratulations balloon. Is that for making the DCC, or is there something else we should be congratulating you for?
Most definitely is. My room literally looks like a flower shop right now. I'm so incredibly grateful for all my incredible family and friends that have sent flowers. I'm like, how did you guys get them all the way from Australia? But no, they organize flower companies to drop them off to my hotel room, and it's made it very much feel like home, and just this dream has become a reality, and it's just insane, honestly.
It's crazy because, this show, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Jim, as a massive NFL fan, these people have been superstars for a very long time, but the Netflix show, much like everything, has really put them on the map even more. Yeah. As an NFL fan, would you agree with that?
I think, internationally as well.
Yeah.
Like, in America, I went to college over there. I hate Dallas, by the way. Go Birds.
Yeah.
But they are very... Dallas sucks. But you're great, and the cheerleaders are. But yes, in America, they are so famous, right?
Yeah.
And they are America's team.
Australia's sweetheart.
Yeah.
America's sweetheart.
America's sweetheart.
This is
Australia's sweetheart to mean one of Australia's sweethearts.
Yeah, exactly. And you're also now part of a team that gets the 400% pay rise, which the girls didn't get prior to season 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is huge.
Warms my heart.
So can you tell us how much...
These girls are so incredibly hardworking,
Yeah.
so they deserve it. And now I can say that's me too, which is insane.
Because you guys have worked so hard for this. You had the Netflix show. You see all that, the Rose to Fame. I've just started
It's a big part of season 2. It's
Yeah.
going to pay for it.
Massive.
Oh, good.
So how much how much are you getting paid? Can we ask how much you're getting paid?
Yeah, of course you can. Honestly, I know as much as you guys know just from watching the show, obviously,
Yeah.
that they weren't on the greatest wage in the first season, and now that has upped by, it kind of looks like 400%. I obviously haven't done my first game or any proper real rehearsals yet. I've only just made the team, so I've just come out of training camp, which we were, of course, lucky enough to be paid for that, which was really nice. I honestly, didn't think we'd be getting paid for training camp because, in my eyes, you're training to work towards a goal, so, you wouldn't get paid until you reach that goal, but they were still kind enough to pay us for that, which was really cool. And now that we've made the team, obviously the pay has gone up this year, so I'm not too sure what that will be, but it's enough to live off. So I'm excited. I get to be doing what I love at the same time, so really it's ideal.
You're not in the second season because you've made it now, so it's just people listening to our show going, well, I haven't seen Faith yet, but you would be... Are they filming, at the moment?
She's an intruder later on, like Survivor.
I'm an intruder, imagine. Oh my goodness. I've been watching way too much Love Island at the moment as well. It's terrible.
Yes.
But obviously, each time they film, it's filmed in a year in advance. So right now, the season that's just come out, that was actually filmed a year ago. So if Netflix are going to film season 3, they would be filming now. So fingers crossed.
Hey.
Can't say anything too much yet, but you guys might see soon.
What's the pressure like when you go to training camp and the selections are on? You have to do the solos in front of Kelly and Judy and a whole bunch of real random judges.
It's really you must get the sweats. It's a rigorous process, right?
100%. Obviously, being a professional dancer, I'm used to dancing in front of thousands of people. But if I'm putting my hand on my heart, I seriously don't think I've ever been more nervous in my life to dance in front of Judy and Kelly at finals and that incredible panel. I was like, what am I doing with myself? But honestly, when you're out there and you're doing it, adrenaline just gets you through it. And they are actually super kind-hearted and really warm once you get to know them. They just come across on TV. A little bit intimidating, but they honestly want the best for you, and they are on your team just as much as they want you to make the team too, so that makes you feel a lot more comfortable. And the pressure never really ends. During training camp especially, that was insane. Every day I'd wake up and I was like, oh my goodness, how am I still here? And like, I don't know what's going on, but we made it happen somehow. And I just, got through it.
Because that's good that you feel nurtured and stuff and protected by them. Because I'll be honest, watching it, I am shit scared. It feels like I'm watching Dance Mums. Like Kelly might be one of the scariest people I've ever seen on TV. Who's more intimidating? Who's more intimidating? Is it Kelly, Judy, or is it Charlotte Jones, who is part of the owner's family and thinks she's like the chief marketing officer or something? Who's more intimidating out of those three?
Out of all three, I'd probably say still Kelly to this day. I love Kelly. Now that I'm like, we've got that, I feel like I've given her a bit of banter. I'm like, yeah, Kel, like, I try to get her on that Australian banter vibe, and she's like, she can't understand me half the time. She's like, Faith, what are you saying? And I'm like, oh, it's the accent, doll.
You can say whatever you want. She doesn't understand.
The accent is my excuse. I'm like, hopefully she can't understand me.
Did you get any
honestly, Charlotte Jones is always sitting there with a big smile on her face, but behind closed doors, I'm not sure what she's saying, and I don't really want to know what she's saying, but she seems to be smiling, so I'll take that on the chin. And Judy honestly comes across quite intimidating as well at first, super quiet, but then once you get to know her, she obviously opens up, and they both seriously have the warmest hearts, and they really do want the best for everyone on the team. But then when they are giving you constructive criticism, I honestly don't take it to heart too much. I know some girls probably would, but in my eyes, I kind of look at it as like they want me to make this team just as much as I want to make this team, so they're giving me this feedback to get to where I need to be. So I don't really get offended by it, and I know that they want the best for me. So overall, I actually have really good opinions on all of them, and I think, they're great.
So there was nothing brutal throughout this process, this training camp process, where you were like, oh my God, I don't know if I
get too
can
excited now.
here.
Of course it was brutal. No, you're right. There's of course going to be brutal things throughout this process, and they say things to you, and sometimes I think this is where my professional dancer background has to come into play. And I was raised by strict parents and, told how it is. I wasn't getting away with murder. I had to be, pulled into line. And I think that's super important when it comes to working in this industry, is you've got to have thick skin. And I definitely learned that growing up, and my dance teacher was strict. So I'm kind of just like used to it. But this is a different kind of level of like, it's you just kind of had to take it on the chin and like think of it as they want me to do better. So just, taking the correction, but if they say something hurtful, just let it go on one ear and out the other, realistically.
I'm glad you didn't get away with murder. That would have been a headline, wasn't it? Faith Ward, new DCC representing Australia. Actually a backpack killer. Not many people knew this. Faith, I wanted to ask as well. I mean, you
can't... Wolf Creek, it's Ward Creek.
Send him in the emergency
That
ward.
was good. I'm not going to lie. That was good.
Faith, I wanted to, I mean, you kind of touched on it there, brutal feedback and stuff. I have seen in, the first season and stuff. Do they give you feedback on your appearance much? Because I know this can be a touchy subject, particularly for viewers and stuff, but do you get feedback on how you look and, dare I say it, your weight and all that kind of stuff? Is that something that comes up and makes you girls nervous?
I don't think it really makes us nervous, because we know going into the process that you are already being scouted as like from your headshot and how you look already. But I don't think that DCC has a process of being like, you need to look like this, you need to look like that. They're really wanting diversity. They're wanting all shapes and sizes, which I really enjoy, and it makes me really happy to see, especially in this day and age. I think that's definitely what we need. So it doesn't make me nervous, but obviously we do have rookie makeovers, which made me go, oh, what's going to happen there? Are they going to make me brunette? Are they going to change my features?
Right.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, so for me, they actually liked me better with my hair up, as you can see. So that is causing a lot of stuff in the media right now. Everyone's like, we've never seen a DCC with her hair up.
Right.
So Kelly actually really likes my hair up, which is really exciting, because I love wearing my hair up. And especially in Texas with this heat, it is so hot and you're sweating and you're doing thunderstruck. You want your hair off your face. So I'm loving it.
Yeah. Can I get some advice, Faith? Because every time we give Emma, our beautiful Emma, some advice on how we want her to look, it doesn't go down well. So what's Kelly and Judy's secret? And how can we tell Em to let her hair down?
Your hair up more. That's right.
What's wrong with how I
That's
turn up to
hilarious.
work?
Yeah, see, somebody does take a little bit to heart over here.
Put
Right
it
in one ear and stays in there. That's what happens. Rolls around.
That's hilarious.
Just a high kick or two would be great. Would it hurt? No.
You'll be fine. Honestly, no. Oh, that was good. I'm actually impressed. Your leg went up.
Yeah, she has done a grade 3 hamstring though, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
very
my
tight
goodness.
hammies.
Faith, I wanted to
Trust
ask.
me, I still feel like that.
Faith, I wanted to ask, and is this in all seriousness? Obviously, DCC are very famous. It'll be huge. After your tenure there, is this really just a ploy to be a cheerleader for the Perth Wildcats? Is that what you're hoping to do, to come back for the Wildcats or the Glory? Is the Perth
Eagles?
Glory? Yeah,
That was the ultimate dream.
Yeah, the Dockers.
My goals are a little bit bigger than those ones, and hence why I came all the way to this,
Okay,
potentially risk coming over here. And like, it was crazy. When I said goodbye to my family, I was like, I could be going for a day and not like, be cut straight away. Or I could be going for the rest of like however long the team goes for, like a year. So I didn't even say goodbye because I seriously was like, I don't know what's going to happen. But for me, I reached the biggest dream. I'm not just going to stop at, a Perth team. I'm going to go international and do what I need to do to make the most iconic team in the world. And somehow that's what I did.
I don't know. I think the Wildcats were top 4 this year in the NBL. Faith,
that's hilarious.
Are there any rules on dating players? Are you allowed to canoodle with any players, or is that a big no-no?
That's a big no-no.
Love is love, Faith. What if you fall head over heels for one of the Cowboys?
Even a bench player?
It doesn't happen, guys. I hate to break it to you. It's not going to happen, and it doesn't happen because we have some very strict rules with no fraternization, obviously, with any of the players, and obviously we do have very different jobs at the end of the day.
Sure.
Like, they come out, they do their thing, we do our thing, we go our separate ways. Like, there is none of that going on, and I think, obviously, professionalism is a big thing, and just keeping those very separate is definitely what they want, and I think that's also best for both ends.
But there's Instagram DMs. Like, they can't control your DMs. You know what I mean? Like, if one of the players is like, oh, that Faith chick, hey, what's up? Are you just ignoring? What if a player DM'd you? Would you just like ignore him or just like a thumbs up? Passive aggressive, thumbs up?
She's like, are you going to thumbs up react it? Are you going to love heart react it when you need to?
Are you going to throw him a flame?
I have a boyfriend myself.
Okay.
Distance with, so they would be getting absolutely no response. But
Long distance, is he a Perth Wildcat? Is that what you're doing?
No, he's your normal bloke.
Is he going to come over?
Just a question from me. Can the cheerleaders date each other? Just a thought. Is there a rule against that?
You're really adding in a plot twist there. I've never thought about that, but I don't see the problem. So I'm not saying.
Make it happen.
Hey, season 3 still filming. Faith, thank you very much.
You guys are hilarious.
Faith, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on the show.
You are so welcome.
A massive congratulations. I'm so glad you got our balloon behind you because obviously we took a while to send that. We love you, Faith. Congrats on behalf of the Aussies. We're proud of you. Go and kill it out there, okay?
Oh, you guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
See you, Faith.
Thanks, Faith. See ya.